The modern world stands on the very precipice of a revelation that is about to shatter every textbook ever written. Deep beneath the ancient Giza Plateau, the long-dormant engine begins to stir as sensors pick up a rhythmic subterranean pulse. The heavy silence of 10,000 years is finally broken by a low hum that vibrates through the very soles of our feet. In high-tech laboratories across the globe, the greatest scientists are finally decoding the complex mathematics of the gods. The architect's blueprints are now being replicated with modern precision-grade copper and giant lab-grown synthetic crystals. We are no longer looking at a quiet tomb. We are witnessing the reawakening of a planetary-scale power station. As the moon aligns perfectly with the apex of the pyramid, the internal chambers begin to glow with a familiar blue light. The ancient chemical vats are being purged of silt, prepared once again for the reaction that produces the fuel of the stars. High-pressure hydrogen gas begins to flow through the narrow limestone shafts, moving exactly as it did in the Golden Age. In the King's Chamber, the massive granite resonator starts to oscillate, generating a field of pure, wireless, and limitless electricity. This is not just a theory anymore. The static in the air is so thick it creates glowing halos around the stones. Outside on the sand, the ground begins to ripple, the sand grains forming perfect geometric patterns under the intense sonic force. A massive beam of ionic energy shoots from the shaft, connecting Giza directly to the Orion constellation in a brilliant light. Across the vast oceans, the dormant pyramids of the sun and the moon begin to pulse in resonance with the Giza core. The global grid is flickering back to life tonight, a ghostly network of energy that hasn't been seen since before the flood. Our modern satellites lose their stable orbit as the intense magnetic field of the pyramid warps the gravity of the plateau. This is the exact moment that Nikola Tesla once dreamt of, the total liberation of humanity through the Earth's natural frequency. Every cell phone, every electric car, and every major city on the planet begins to draw its power wirelessly from the air. The massive oil empires of the world crumble in a single night as humanity realizes that energy has always been free. The architect appears as a shimmering holographic echo in the Grand Gallery, witnessing the rebirth of his legacy after millennia. He smiles as the dark shadows of the industrial age are swept away by the brilliant, clean light of the ancient future. The Sahara Desert begins to bloom as the pyramid's energy draws moisture from the atmosphere, turning sand into a green paradise. This is the technology of the gods, finally returned to a humanity that is at last ready to use it for the good of all. We have moved beyond the age of fire and into the age of frequency, where the earth and the stars finally speak as one. The Giza Power Plant is not just a machine, it is a bridge connecting our forgotten past to our limitless and shining future. The humming grows louder every second, a celestial song that can be heard and felt in the hearts of every living being. As the final seal is broken by our engineers, the solid golden capstone is returned to the summit, completing the circuit. The planet itself begins to glow with a soft, protective aura of energy, shielding our world from the harsh cosmic void. We are no longer slaves to a dwindling and dirty resource. We have become the masters of the fundamental forces. The architect's long work is finally complete, and the machine will never be silenced again as long as the Earth spins. The Great Pyramid stands today as a testament to the fact that we were never alone and we were never primitive. We were simply sleeping through a long, dark night, and the sound of the Giza engine has called us to wake up. Behold the new dawn of the human race, where the power of the stars is captured forever in a mountain of stone. The forbidden technology is no longer forbidden. It is our birthright, our holy inheritance, and our glorious destiny. Welcome to the future of our world, a future that was carefully built for us 5,000 years ago by the masters. Our concrete jungles are transforming into living ecosystems, powered by the silent pulse of the ancient world. The core temperature stabilizes at a perfect equilibrium, proving the genius of the architect's original thermal design. Knowledge that was lost in the Great Flood is now being whispered back to us through the resonance of the stone. Even the water is being purified by the ionic discharge, bringing health and longevity to the people of the valley. Nature and technology are no longer at war. They have found a common frequency in the heart of Giza. The machine is not just a power plant, it is a gateway to the stars, a lighthouse for our galactic neighbors. The torch of wisdom has been passed across the ages, surviving fire, water, and the long darkness of time. The Earth's atmospheric electricity is now being harvested safely, preventing destructive storms and feeding the grid. Humanity is reclaiming the oceans, building sanctuaries of light beneath the waves where we once feared to go. Under the intense pressure of the energy field, the very atoms of the stone are rearranging into a perfect crystalline structure. There is no more hunger, no more war for resources, for the Earth has provided everything we ever needed. The magnetic north is shifting, realigning with the sacred geometry of the plateau as the planet finds its balance. We are leaving the era of combustion behind, surfing on the waves of gravity and sound toward the outer planets. The Giza Trinity is complete, acting as a massive stabilizing anchor for the Earth's delicate orbital vibration. Gravity is being manipulated by the sonic standing waves, proving that the laws of physics are ours to command. Even our celestial neighbors are being affected by the reawakening as the Earth becomes a beacon in the dark. The old and the new have finally merged into a single unified consciousness of light and infinite energy. The message is spreading. Every ancient site on the planet is waking up to join the global symphony of power. Every piece of the puzzle is finally in its right place, and the machine is functioning at a perfect 100%. The desert is a thing of the past. The world is becoming the garden it was always meant to be. We are evolving. Our very biology is being upgraded by the high-frequency environment of the new Giza age.
Time itself seems to be healing, as the scars of history are erased by the power of the reawakened engine. The sky is no longer the limit. It is our new playground, held up by the invisible hands of sonic levitation. The Earth's heartbeat is now steady and strong, synchronized perfectly with the heartbeat of every human being. Peace has finally come to the world, as the struggle for survival is replaced by the joy of creation and discovery. The final connection is made, the circuit is closed, and the power of the gods is once again ours to wield. From the deep void of space, our planet now looks like a brilliant, glowing jewel of life and high-frequency light. They were never just men. They were the guardians of the light, and they have returned to lead us home. Pure energy is being distilled from the very vacuum of space, proving that the void is actually full of life. The silent watcher has finally spoken, and its message is one of eternal peace and limitless potential for man. The system is stable, the grid is global, and the future is finally and permanently bright for all of us. We are moving beyond the physical, into a world of pure energy where thought and reality are the same thing. The next generation will never know the darkness of the past. They are the children of the golden Giza sun. The dust of 5,000 years is gone. The machine is as clean and new as the day it was first built. The focus is complete. The energy is concentrated into a single perfect point of infinite and holy creation. His mission is over. His legacy is safe, and the world is finally back in the hands of its true and rightful masters.
We are no longer ground dwellers. We are a star-faring race, ready to take our place among the elders of the galaxy. Everything we touch is being transformed by the light, turning the mundane into the miraculous and the eternal. The ancient past has become the distant future, and time has finally come full circle in the heart of Egypt. The Giza Power Plant is back. The darkness is over. The light of the ancient gods will shine forevermore.